Wat Pa Phrom Prathan. I may have said that wrong. Anyways, the reason I'm here today, this is on the road to Selepo, which is just south of Phon Thong. But the reason I'm here today is because earlier, one of my students sent me a video of a really old looking thing. So I asked her about it, and she told me it was located here at this place, Wat Pa Phrom Prathan. And she said the thing was something around the 8th century. So built in the 8th century. So I want to see it. I like old stuff. Okay, anyways, this is a forest temple. So we're going to mask up before I ride in here so the monks don't freak out if they see me ride in here with no mask on. I don't want to be freaked out. And although masks do very little to save anybody, everyone understands that. The science. Anyways, it's beautiful back here in the forest. I love these forest places, and I wish there were more of them. Apparently this region of Thailand used to be nothing but forest. Unfortunately, a lot of that's being clear cut for farming. Do what they have to do, I guess. It is beautiful. Imagine this 100 years ago, tigers, elephants. Yeah, cool. Anyways, there's meditation huts, those places where the monks sit and meditate. Dog. Take off my sunglasses real quick. The sun's so bright here in Thailand, I'm always wearing sunglasses, but take them off so I can see a little better. Oh, look at the squirrel. Do you see the squirrel in the tree? It's kind of rare to see a squirrel here. People eat them. They don't last long. It's really cool. Kill the engine. There he is. Anyways, up on a tree, a squirrel. Don't see many squirrels around. Looks like this is fairly new. I think these are for meditation. I think the monks sit in these and meditate is what I think. I could be wrong, but there's a bunch of them around here, and I think that's what they're for. These forest monks, as I understand it, if I'm wrong, please correct me if somebody's watching this, but as I understand it, forest monks are kind of specialized in meditation. So let's continue along. I'm looking for this really old thing that my student told me was, he said it was here. Let's find out. Let's find out. Ah, there it is. I found it. this. Yeah, this is old. She said it was like 8th century. That's pretty old. An old stupa back here in the forest. Interesting. Isn't this beautiful back here? Old growth trees. I hope these trees stay here forever. That would be lovely. All right, let's go over here. And I'll have to translate this later into English. All right. In Thailand, for those of you watching this from other places, these are spirit houses. Oftentimes, they believe that spirits live in the forest, and so they bring them a place to live and put a house for them. They believe that the spirits can live in these houses. They bring food, water. Sometimes you'll see a bottle of whiskey. Usually not at a temple like this, but you'll see sometimes a bottle of whiskey at a spirit house. I guess the spirits like spirits. I don't know. Maybe. You can see some rice. Somebody left some rice. All right. This thing is really old. As I said, my student said it was like 8th century. I'll do some real research and translate these signs into English so I can understand it. But you can see where it's got the type of bell top like a temple would have. It looks like an old stupa. Maybe this is around the Ayutthaya time frame, or maybe Khmer time frame. This region used to be part of the Khmer kingdom, so maybe this is from that or Ayutthaya time frame when Thailand was Siam in the Ayutthaya kingdom. I don't know, but this is pretty cool. This is just out here in the woods. This is not far from my house. This is kind of cool. I told somebody else where I was going. They never heard of it. They lived here their whole life, never heard of it. And so there's hidden treasures right in your backyard. You just have to go find them. Somebody's out here on a motorcycle. I didn't see them, but they're out here somewhere. Ah. Mossy grass, mossy soil, excuse me. And there's one of the gates. If you see there, it's a gate coming into the temple grounds here. This is cool, man. Old stuff. Yeah, pretty cool.